You don't gotta floor it. You don't gotta red line. If you just whomp, whomp.
Oh look, Chris, I think I blew it.
No, the Run Knock Rocket! No! No! Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of Drip My Whip. Now, if you guys saw the last video, you had to see this one coming. It was only expected that this is gonna be the next video. I mean, we did a lot of damage. Then he did a lot of damage.
Sorry.
Not only do we have an engine knock, but we also have a cracked block on this side. It's actually spraying coolant out of one of the coolant passages. There's an engine knock over here. The mounts for the engine actually tore off and the motor like rose up and is sitting off of its mount on this side, and this side collapsed. The trans mount ripped and the drive shaft is slightly bent towards the back. So lots and lots of damage. Guys, get a good look at this engine bay because this is the last time it will look this trashy. Get a good look. Let's get a good pan across. We got wires everywhere. We got broken hoses. We've got pretty much everything is all like, what the hell is this? Well, what the hell is this? This is off like an F-150. Motor sitting sideways, nothing's painted, it's all dirty. Missing an intake. I can literally just pulled that off. This is gonna be easy. This motor is so destroyed, we might just be able to just rip this thing out. I mean, in all seriousness, this kind of damage on this car, most people, this is junkyard level. Like, this is, sorry, we don't have this car anymore. But y'all know I'm not gonna let that happen. The entire drivetrain and exhaust and all the accessories are gonna be taken from the 350Z and then installed in the G35. We already got a big part of the work done. The Z is already a shell from that same video, and now it's just time to take the G35 to pieces. It is the next day and I made a little bit of progress. This thing looked crazy with no front end. I got a little bit work done last night, and honestly with this build, I'm not gonna film each individual thing that you need to do to get this motor out. I already filmed this exact motor coming out of a different car on this video right here. So, I mean, you kind of already have that. If y'all want a how-to on a remove an engine, I can do one. And if y'all saw that video, you already know how this stuff comes out. And pretty much, I'm more excited about putting the stuff back in than taking this stuff out. Now we got a fresh day. I'm gonna start up some more time lapses. We're gonna get this thing out. I gotta take out the engine and the transmission together on this one. I might do them separate, but I'm gonna try to get it out together. Check it out, now we got just a giant gaping hole. Look, these are how bad the motor mounts I was talking about. Check that out. I didn't even have to take them out, they were so bad. So I'll be replacing literally everything in this engine bay. I took the engine and the transmission out together. I don't usually do it that way, but it seemed right just because everything was so broken on this car. It just felt like the better way to do it, because I'll be replacing the transmission as well. This thing is huge. This probably was the best tool I ever got, and I don't even remember where I got it from, but just the way I can pitch the transmission up and down, that was the only way I was able to get this out. And now we just have a hole in our engine bay with a lot of work to do ahead. I'm gonna pull all this wiring back, take it all out of the engine bay. We're gonna clean this bay out and get it ready for paint. Wow, that actually came out better than expected. Check it out. You know what this reminds me of? The episode of SpongeBob where they go in the future and everything's chrome. This looks just like that. This came out really, really good. It's gonna look even better when it's all finished and put together. So as far as build plans for this, I wanna take every single piece of the 350Z and put it in the G35. I'm not just talking about taking its motor and putting it over here. I'm talking the transmission, since that transmission in the Z only has about 5,000 miles on it. The engine has about 60,000 miles. But not only that, the exhaust, the downpipes, everything. I want to take it all and put it in the G, because quite frankly, I'm gonna miss that sound that my Z made every time I got on that gas. Every time that car got to redline and hit that limiter, I miss that. You know, I'm never gonna hear that again, because it's gonna be a 2J, which I'm sure it's gonna sound a hell of a lot better. But I want that sound to carry over in a car. And quite frankly, I'm not too big of a fan of the way the G35 sounded. As y'all saw from that other video where I actually took the catless downpipes off because I thought it sounded awful. So imagine we take everything and put it in the G35. Then we will technically have the soul of the 350Z living on again in the G35, and I think that's gonna be really cool. This came out really good. I'm gonna let it dry. We're gonna hit it with a couple more coats. We gotta prep the engine itself to get to be the right color for this, which y'all are going to see that in the next video. Which brings me to my next statement. Make sure to like and subscribe to this, and make sure you subscribe, because you won't see when the next video comes, and you won't ever see the end of this, and then you'll just think I never finished it. Until next time, guys, I will see y'all on the next episode of Drip My Whip. Peace.